What if I was to tell you that through a combination of armor mods, weapons, and abilities, I could give my allies an elemental well, a stasis lance, a charge of light, a void orb, and melee energy all from a single kill? Well, I finally unlocked the new stasis aspect for the Titan and it got me thinking, could I do a build based around giving allies gifts? So of course I took the concept to as much of an extreme as I could and effectively turned my Titan into Santa Claus. So to kick things off, I'm using the Stasis subclass with the Diamond Lance, which creates a Stasis Lance when I kill a target with the Stasis ability. That operates in the same manner as the Valkyrie Javelins we used to have in Escalation Protocol on Mars. Pull the trigger to throw the Stasis Lance at enemies and press melee to slam it into the ground, doing area damage. Then the other aspect is Tectonic Harvest, which gives Stasis Shards when shattering Stasis Crystals. These can also be picked up by allies and will give melee energy. The fragments I ran are Whisper of Shards, Whisper of Torment, and Whisper of Rime. Shards increases grenade recharge rate when shattering stasis crystals, Torment gives grenade energy when taking damage, and Rime gives a brief overshield when collecting a shard. Then I found the Glacier Grenade, or Glacier Grenade depending what side of the Atlantic Ocean you're on, worked best for this because it meets the requirements of all the aspects and fragments. For the weapons, I use the 7 Seraph Carbine and the 7 Seraph Saw. Both these weapons will create Warmind cells every 4 or 5 kills, really useful for when allies are running Warmind cell builds, but if they're not I can still shoot them for area damage. In the second slot, I'm using Ruinous Effigy Trace Rifle. It has the exotic perk Transmutation. Final blows with this weapon collapse victims into a Void Transmutation sphere. Then, the spheres can be picked up and used in a variety of ways. Pressing melee will do a light attack, pressing trigger will slam the orb into the ground for area damage, and pressing block will both guard and drain health from nearby enemies. The exotic armor I'm running is the Precious Scars helmet. This has the perk Kintsugi. After reviving or being revived, you gain an aura that provides overshields to you and nearby allies. Now there are a couple of ways to make allies charge with light. The first is with Radiant Light. Casting a super causes nearby allies to become charged with light. The other way is through Powerful Friends and Sustained Charge. Sustained Charge makes me charge with light when I get rapid kills with auto rifles, trace rifles, and machine guns. And if you remember, I'm using all 3 of those weapon types. Then Powerful Friends states that when I become charged with light, nearby allies also get a charge if they are not charged already. Then to use my charge so that I can get charges more often, I put Firepower on the helmet. While charged with light, I regain a portion of grenade energy when using a grenade, consuming 1 charge of light. And finally, I use the new Reaping Well Maker mod. After activating class ability, my next weapon Final Blow spawns a Void Elemental Well. Picking up a Void Elemental Well gives energy to the ability that has the lowest charge, and if the Elemental Well matches your subclass, it gives you energy to all your abilities. So, all I have to do now is create a barricade so that my next weapon kill drops an Elemental Well, throw the Glacier Grenade at a group of enemies, then melt through them with the Ruinous Effigy. That will spawn the Void Orb, the Stasis Lance, the Stasis Melee Shard, and the Void Elemental Well, and if I kill all of them quick enough with Ruinous Effigy, it'll also give everyone a charge of light. And just to make things a little bit better, I use the Dawning Cheer Sparrow that spawns Glimmer behind it during the Dawning event. Not very useful right now in Season 14, but when the Dawning comes around again, it'll work great. And there you have it, a gift-giving Santa Claus build. If you're curious how I decked out the Titan, here's all the fashion information here. Thank you for watching, and a big thanks to everyone that subscribed. You are all gorgeous. I hit 222 subscribers last night, and it's all because of you folks. So again, thank you.